A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke, chapter 11, verses 14 to 23. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. Jesus delivered a man from a demon that had kept him speechless. The demon gone, the man started talking a blue streak, taking the crowd by complete surprise. But some from the crowd were cynical. "Black magic," they said. "Some devil trick he's pulled from his sleeve." Others were skeptical, waiting around for him to prove himself with a spectacular miracle. Jesus knew what they were thinking and said, "Any country in civil war for very long is wasted. A constantly squabbling family falls to pieces. If Satan cancels Satan, is there any Satan left? You accuse me of ganging up with the devil, the prince of demons, to cast out demons. But if you're slinging devil mud at me, calling me a devil who kicks out devils, doesn't the same mud stick to your own exorcists? But if it's God's finger I'm pointing that sends the demons on their way, then God's kingdom is here for sure. When a strong man armed to the teeth stands guard in his front yard, his property is safe and sound. But what if a stronger man comes along with superior weapons? Then he's beaten at his own game. The arsenal that gave him such confidence hauled off, and his precious possessions plundered. This is war, and there is no neutral ground. If you're not on my side, you're the enemy. If you're not helping, you're making things worse." The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning. I am Father Joseph Matthew, and this is Coffee with God. Let us now listen to a short reflection on the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 11, verses 14 to 23. The finger of God at work. Today's Gospel invites us to reflect on our faithfulness to the Lord. Faithfulness is not merely about attending Sunday Masses, but about having an open heart that listens to God's voice and follows His will. Pope Francis reminded us, one cannot be with Jesus and be at a distance. Either you are with Jesus or you are against Jesus. Either you are faithful or you are unfaithful. When our hearts become closed and indifferent, we push God away and fail to recognize His presence in our lives. Despite our weaknesses and moments of disobedience, God's mercy is always available to us. Jesus assures us that while Satan may be strong, he is stronger and victory belongs to God, and His grace always triumphs over sin. As St. Paul writes, where sin increased, grace abounded all the more. We read in Letter to the Romans chapter 5 verse 20. This promise fills us with hope and confidence. Every moment of protection, healing, or unexpected help is a sign of God's loving care. Nothing happens by chance in the life of a believer. The challenge is to cultivate a heart of gratitude, recognizing God's presence in both ordinary and extraordinary moments. Jesus experienced rejection when He performed miracles. Some accused Him of acting through the power of demons. First, one stops listening to God, then begins to discredit Him, and ultimately risks blaspheming the Holy Spirit, a rejection from which there is no return. However, God's mercy always leaves room for hope. Even when our hearts have become hard, God invites us to return to Him. He is ready to forgive, forget, and embrace us once more. Let us ask for the grace to open our hearts to see the finger of God at work in our lives and to respond with faith and thanksgiving.